If I could hand you the key to getting rich, not just in money, but in life and impact, it would be this. Help enough other people get what they want, and you'll have everything you've ever wanted. But let me explain, because there's a huge catch most people miss. I didn't always understand this, and it cost me. Back in 2012, I created a massive online course. I thought I was helping people, I really did. The course had everything. It had hours of content, workbooks, bonus trainings. It was a dream product, or so I thought. I spent months building it. Late nights, long weekends, pouring my heart into every piece. It made $20,000 the first year I launched it, and I thought I'd struck gold. I was officially in business. But as the years went on, I started noticing cracks. Refunds came in, more than I expected. And worse, my students weren't finishing the course. They weren't succeeding. And if they didn't succeed, they didn't come back. They weren't telling their friends. Sure, I made nearly $500,000 over 4 years selling that course, but let me tell you, rich is not just a number. Rich is the impact you make, the fulfillment you feel, and the joy of watching your work transform someone's life. And I wasn't feeling any of that. Then I stumbled on the Zig Ziglar quote that changed everything. You can have everything in life you want if you will just help enough other people get what they want. It hit me like a beam of light. That's when I realized the truth. In case you're tuning into my channel for the first time, hi. I'm Marisa Murgatroyd, and I've coached and supported tens of thousands of impact-driven coaches, experts, and service providers in growing their online businesses, and I'm here to help you succeed too. What I realized years ago was that I wasn't really helping. I was giving people information in a world that was drowning in it. What people needed wasn't more information. What they needed was transformation. Most businesses are like this map. They throw so much at their customers hoping something will stick. But it's overwhelming, it's confusing. And guess what happens when people feel overwhelmed and confused? They quit. That's when it clicked for me. If I wanted to build a business that truly made me rich, not just in money, but in purpose and fulfillment, I had to stop focusing on information and start creating experiences. And that's what this key represents. I'm going to show you the 3 keys that completely transform my business, and these are the same keys that have helped me build a multi-million-dollar business while helping tens of thousands of people succeed online. And the best part, you can use these keys in any online business, whether you sell courses, coaching, services, or products. The first key is constant wins. Constant wins are small, actionable steps that give people an immediate sense of accomplishment. When people feel like they're winning, they keep going. It's as simple as that. Think about it. How many times have you started something but quit because the first steps felt impossible? That's exactly what happens in most online courses or programs. They're too big and too overwhelming, and there's no payoff for starting. We reward every small action in my business training programs. Join our community, you earn points. Watch the welcome video, you earn points. Finish a module, you earn points. And these aren't just gimmicks. They're designed to light up the brain's reward center, releasing dopamine. And dopamine is that feel-good chemical that drives motivation. If you want to dive more into how dopamine can change the game for your business, I've created a free guide just for you. Inside, you'll discover the 3 little-known brain hacks that will skyrocket your engagement and sales. This is the unique strategy that's catapulted me to the top of the online course creation industry, and it's backed by brain science. When you press the dopamine button in your students' brains, they get a hit of dopamine, the natural chemical in our brains that causes feelings of joy and pleasure, which motivates them to keep working towards achieving their goals, leading to happy customers who buy more. So grab the guide in the description below. Now, I'm far from the only one successfully using constant wins. I've got plenty of examples from my students. Take my student Cindy. She credits constant wins with helping her get a private coaching student to continue working with her. Cindy says that the cha-ching sound with each new win kept that student engaged and moving forward. She loved the results so much that she signed up for 6 more months of private coaching. We've also got Suzanne. She added constant wins to her course and saw engagement skyrocket. She introduced a leaderboard so her students could track their progress. They loved it, and word spread. Her course made $25,000 almost overnight. The second key is future self, and this one's a game changer. People don't just buy your product or service, they buy the vision of who they'll become because of it. Future Self is about helping your customers see themselves transformed. And here's the science. Our brains can't tell the difference between imagining success and actually achieving it. Take my student John. He teaches musicians how to license their music to TV shows. And at first, his course started with paperwork, hours of boring forms. No wonder his students weren't finishing. We changed the first step to something fun and aspirational, creating a Dream 50 list of TV shows they'd love their music featured on. Suddenly, his students were excited. They imagined their songs on hit shows, heard their music on Netflix, and saw their names in the credits. Refunds dropped by 80%, and students started landing licensing deals. Why? Because they weren't just doing the work, they were chasing their future self. Ready for the third and final key? It's unstoppable momentum. And this is about creating a chain reaction of wins. When people feel like they're on a roll, they don't want to stop. I'm on a roll. The secret? Each step needs to be just challenging enough to stretch them, but not so hard that they feel overwhelmed. This way, your students keep going toward the greater mission and never give up. For proof of the power of unstoppable momentum, let's turn our attention to popular apps and games. I actually spent years studying games like Candy Crush to see how they were keeping players so addicted, moving from level to level to level, never giving up. I've applied what I've learned to every course and program so that my students keep winning and winning and winning until they cross the finish line and get the result they're after. This actually helped my signature program, the Experience Product Masterclass or EPM, achieve an unprecedented 59% student success rate in 2023. Here's how you can apply this to your own business. The best games increase the challenge level by 25% with each round to keep people hooked and ramp them up towards the ultimate win of the game. Following that principle, you want the first few wins to be super duper easy. And then keep increasing the challenge level as they progress, just like a video game gets harder and harder as you move levels. It's not enough to win for the sake of winning. Your students need to feel forward progress and momentum toward the greater mission, like each win is getting them closer to their ultimate goal. That's the power of unstoppable momentum. Drop me a comment if this is making sense, and let me know your favorite video game or app that used unstoppable momentum on you. Here's the thing. When you use these three keys together, constant wins, future self, and unstoppable momentum, you unlock something extraordinary. Your customers don't just engage with your course, product, program, or service, they achieve the transformation they came for. And when they win, you win too, because happy customers refer. This is how I got rich, not just financially, but in purpose and fulfillment. It wasn't by giving people more content and information, it was by helping them get what they truly wanted: transformation, success, and a better version of themselves. Let me ask you, which of these keys are you most excited to use in your business? Let me know in a comment below. And if this resonates with you, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming next. Remember, you can have everything in life you want if you will just help enough other people get what they want. But you don't have to go it alone. I'm here to support you every step of the way. Drop me a comment with where you're currently at, and if you'd like my support in helping you take the next step in your business. And if you're ready to dive into more strategies to engage your customers, grab my Dopamine Button guide in the description below. Inside, I dive into the 3 little-known brain hacks that will skyrocket your engagement and sales. This is the unique strategy I developed after years of research and testing, and it's backed by science. So grab your guide and drop me a comment with where you're currently at. I can't wait to learn more about you and your business and how I can further support you. Then go out there and live your message, and I'll see you in the next video.